Live hiphopdaily.tv.
I got a quick little story, man. Quick little story about you.
I don't want to drink out your bottle.
Yeah, you gonna take the ping pong cup. It's all good. So look, the first time I met you, first introduction ever, we had a show at Pag Lounge, and 40 ounce Poe was good. Well, I think at the time he was probably Poe Nevada.
Yeah,
at the time he was having something, and you performed, and that was my first time seeing you perform ever. And I was like, man, who is this dude with all this energy? Like the energy level is like out of here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'll put it like this. When you see somebody who make you perk up, that's how you know they got like a high energy level compared to everybody else who was out there. You know, I was just like, okay, hold on, who is this? You know, get myself right. You know what I mean? And so that's and then he had the name Drug of Choice, and I was like, okay, well now this is a whole nother conversation we got to have. So, welcome to the Good Hennessy Show, bro.
The show.
Thank you for having me, man. It's
Yeah,
fine.
man.
It's good to finally get
No
out
doubt,
here
yeah,
with you
a little
guys.
close.
It's all
Yeah,
good.
man. I know, man. I know we had some technical difficulties, but he stuck around like a champ.
Yeah, he
and that's why we rock with you right there.
Yeah.
No complaints at all. He was just sitting here in the heat with Evan Williams chilling.
I was a brother fan, though. So.
Yeah, right. That's the reason why we were over here hot,
It is
man.
hot. It's hot in front of this light, though.
Hell
Yeah, I'm telling you, that light's serious. That
real
light
deal.
definitely serious,
Glaring
man.
right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. So, yeah, man, we here, man. And do you remember that night?
Yeah, actually. Yeah. I've only done a couple of other shows in Atlanta because I kind of wanted to like take the next step up. But Poe's show it was last year, right?
It may have been last year. Yeah, either early last year or 2015.
Oh, you talking about that show?
Yeah,
like
it's a
the first Poe.
The first
Wow.
post show. It was like small
Okay.
show at Pag Lounge, in this place. It probably smaller than this room.
Oh, I do
Yeah.
remember this show
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I
It
know
was a
what you're
small
talking
stage,
about.
probably
he
like
got
this.
the fan.
Yeah,
Right
stage
here.
probably like the size of this table. As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
that stage. Yeah, it was very, very small in there.
Yeah, no, I remember what you're talking about. Yeah, that was a fast show. That was in our building stage though.
Right.
That was like back when, not that we're not building now.
No, I got you. I got you.
That was the first, like, let's make our name in the city type,
Right.
like
right.
push. So that's pretty cool that you brought that up.
Yeah, man. That's
kind of forgot about that.
yeah, man. That was
kind of turned off, I think.
no. We good.
Headphones maybe did.
Headphones, we gonna rock. Don't
yeah.
just play it off.
Right.
Play it
Go
off,
ahead.
man. Play it off.
It's all good.
Yeah.
We got it now.
But so what's going on, man? You into the sports and everything like that, man? You been following along, or
Yeah. Actually, I've been at USC for the past like 3 weeks. So when I'm not in the studio, I got friends there. We've been going to like the baseball games.
Oh man, hold on. So like you talking about Cali?
No.
Or
no,
South
not
Carolina.
This time. This is South Carolina.
Okay, South Carolina, U.S.
Yeah.
University of South Carolina.
Actually
Okay,
got to
got
go see the team that Tebow plays for. Or, Tim
dope.
Tebow.
Dope.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
How was that?
I was drunk. I mean, I love sports. It's just, I don't know. I played sports and everything, and my thing is I'm an artist, so
Well, okay.
I
you
love
can't.
watching sports. I just kind of
You can't.
lose interest after. Man.
Yeah, he started for like it's minor league though. He trying to get it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit, I didn't know
didn't
that.
he try to play? I don't remember who he
yeah,
tried to play
for the Mets. I think for the Mets. Yeah.
But they were like,
Okay.
all right, play a couple years down there. I think he hit a home run like his first at bat or something like that.
Right.
I ain't know that.
Yeah.
So
So, bro, you said you played sports in high school, man. I don't want to skip over that real quick. What
Yeah.
you played?
I actually played basketball, football, and baseball. But I was real big into football.
Football.
Mhm.
Okay.
I had a scholarship to West Georgia as an outside linebacker, so
Oh, so he really about that
that
business.
was my shit. I'm still about that business.
What up with that one-on-one though?
Basketball or
Yeah.
football?
Basketball. I can't play no football.
I mean, I could play it.
I'm just saying now, because I don't lose now. That's one thing about it. So whenever you ready.
And what, basketball?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know you had no.
What? Boy, I played Little League 4 years in a row. Fuck you mean?
Man, I ain't never did nothing serious with basketball, but the second I lost all my way from football, I could play.
All right.
Oh man, Hennessy, you a fool, man.
Wait a minute, one more basketball thing. You
Go
play
ahead.
2K?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to talk after this show.
My
Now-
homies play it, though.
All right, yeah,
Beat me up.
I got them too. Shit.
Hey
That's
man,
what
I
just-
want to get into video games so bad. Like I used to be like really into video games, and then like Dreamcast was the last system I bought. So that show you how long it's been since I've been in video games. But I play 2K when I go and see my nephews.
I didn't know you play that.
Yeah, I play 2K with my nephews.
Man, please come see me, man.
It's
I'm
cool.
saying, I mean, I win every now and then, but I'm saying I play
I'm better at FIFA.
See, I can't.
Better at FIFA.
better at FIFA.
I can't. That's soccer.
Yeah, that's
Right.
soccer.
Yeah, I can't.
Why you can't get into the soccer?
I don't know. Even though I do want to go to a game that's.
Hey,
You definitely want to go to
Like,
soccer.
look,
Yeah, I do. I do. wanna go
Atlanta
to
United
games.
lit though, for real. I
Yeah.
just said lit. I feel like that's not
Man,
my
that's
verbiage.
the internet shit you talking about.
Yeah.
I said lit. Hey, X that out. We gotta edit that out. Like when I say next time I say lit, like just hit like a censor. It should be like B when I say lit. That
Oh,
that
man.
felt
That's the
felt
thing,
odd
man.
coming out.
That's the thing,
It didn't even feel right.
It's all good. Do you say that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Lit means like a couple different things though.
Okay, let's break down the etymology of. Did I say that word?
There's like
etymology
like-
of lit.
like lit could be like, oh, we go into a party and this is lit. Like there's a lot of
Right.
people here.
Mm.
There's lit like, oh, I'm lit, like I'm drunk or something. There's like I'm lit like nowadays like you're Instagram famous, so that's like technically lit. So it's like instead of like I guess the whole clout thing died. So now
Yeah.
you say I'm lit or they're lit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That second definition. That's what I originally know.
Like
it for.
party,
no,
like
that's-
drunk.
Yeah.
Drunk. Yeah.
But I mean now that I'm caught up in the whole
You're in the whole.
everything,
Yeah.
it's lit is for a lot of different
For a
things.
lot of things.
Yeah.
That verse was lit, so it was hot. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Or like, yeah.
It's just like insert adjective
It's like
here.
yeah, it's like cool.
Right.
It replaced cool. That was cool. That was lit.
Or dope. Isn't lit
Dope,
the new
yeah.
dope?
See, I
hasn't been
still say
replaced
that.
Yet, yeah.
I still say dope.
Dope,
though.
yeah.
I say dope like overly say dope.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
dope. Shit, dope.
It's dope.
Dope.
Dig.
Dope. You did.
Dope or
Dope.
whatever.
Drugs of choice, man. Look, I don't want to ask those cliche questions, but I gotta ask, like, how do you get a name a drug of choice, and what is your drug of choice, and how many drugs do you do on a regular basis?
Whoa.
I got deep with you.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and now look. Hold
Let's
up.
get
Hold
it.
up. Before you answer this question, here's the disclaimer. If any of this is gonna get you in trouble, don't answer any of them.
Nah.
Okay, we good. All right, go
Yeah.
ahead. Proceed.
Not on
proceed,
papers
man.
no more. Wait. Okay, so drug of choice. It's actually pretty simple. When I was straight out of high school, I got caught up in a good bit of drugs and ended up in rehab twice actually. I overdosed and then went to rehab, and the first thing they asked me when I got in there was, what is your
Drug of choice.
right? So like I wasn't even rapping or even remotely making art or music at that time, and then they got me and they were basically just like, you know, instead of using substance or like aggression, instead of like getting fights, because it was happening a lot in high school, they were like, why don't you just start writing? So I was like, all right, cool. So I started writing, and shit, long story short, kind of fast forward 8 years to now, somehow I started rapping. And it was really poetry. Started writing poetry, and then yeah, it got to a point where everyone started loving it, and then I got to the recording the music part, and then I released one video, and then everyone was like, oh, he's a rapper now, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then, like, my real vision was like modeling and stuff, and then the music started happening, and then started hanging out with all the music friends, and yeah, so that's kind of how Drug of Choice was built.
Well, shit, if you're in the music business, man, I think you're in the right business for modeling.
Yeah, well, no, that's it's like going hand in hand at this point.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? That's a very interesting story, and I didn't expect that answer. Like to, you know, like you say, okay. I'm going back in the story a little bit. You say you had a scholarship at West Georgia, so
Yes.
I mean you were an all-star athlete. That would scholarships don't come easy, like,
Right, yeah.
And this is right around the time you were still experimenting with drugs and stuff, right? So what happened? With,
Yeah, that was actually going through that, and then a couple other things really what caused the whole use of the drugs.
Gotcha.
Yeah, lose my scholarship. My dad was also, he was like big on the director of like the sports in the school and stuff. So like on top of like me actually being able to play, like I was 220, I ran a 4.740, like I was like starting as a freshman going to West Georgia. But like on top of that, like my dad pulled a lot of strings for West Georgia coach to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying, look at him,
Right,
check
right.
out all his combine results and shit. And then when I lost that, it was like,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Like, there goes like the next 5 years of my life. But then I don't know, everything worked out obviously. But that was pretty. Yeah, that was what caused the drugs. And then,
Oh, okay. That call. Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So like after that, it was just kind of like, oh shit, it's downhill, whatever. I guess hit rock bottom, but then turned rock bottom into
You embraced it.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You say you was 220?
Yeah.
As in pounds?
Yeah.
God damn.
How tall are you?
6 foot. Probably not even. I think.
But
I'm
you
like
was solid
5'11".
though. You was
Yeah.
solid two.
Oh yeah. I was benching
That boy was an
over
ox
4.
though. You 220 ain't light, bro. Like,
Sheesh.
yeah, definitely.
It's more of a monster back. I play like free safety.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, I understand you starting as a freshman, 220 at the
What?
free safety position, and you say you ran like a 4.6, 4.6,
4'7".
4.7. Man,
Play a lot. I like to blitz a lot too. So.
I bet you did. You probably like to hit a
From the
lot too,
outside.
right? Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, no, that
man.
was my thing.
Yeah, but I'm just listening to your story, man, and to embrace it because I just in my head I would think that a lot of people would probably try to shy away from that part, that chapter in their lives, but you embrace it and you turned it into something completely different.
Yeah, that was one of those the conversations y'all were talking about the older guys that
Right.
should turn around and try to teach the younger. Is I had 2 guys like that were like, you know what I'm saying, you could just be like everybody else, you know what I'm saying, and now go to school and try to build your life up in a different way than
Right.
than your God-given talents or whatever. And they were like, or you know what I'm saying, like you could really just use this as a challenge and like boss up.
Right.
And it was obviously the first choice I made was the defeat part, you know what I'm saying, and then they were the ones that were just like, you know what I'm saying, we're putting you in rehab, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna call your mom and dad, tell them you're there, blah blah blah, that type of shit. And 6 months later it was just kind of like a step-by-step journey to
Man,
to where I'm at now.
It sounds like you had some good people in your corner,
Yeah,
though.
for sure.
Yeah,
Like, definitely have
Yeah.
good people in your corner. Man, like you really blew my mind with that story, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I didn't know that. You know what I mean? Like, can I be honest with you? When I asked you about drug of choice, I thought you was gonna give me the very cliche answer. It's like, oh man, I just
Pull me
trying
up
to figure out
before-
my drug of choice.
roll up a blunt.
Yeah, I was like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That to
Yeah.
me makes me look at you in a whole different light. Like, just to know that you embrace, like, you basically embrace your struggle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
turn
And
into
that's-
something else.
And it's still a struggle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, now at that point, now I got something to actually do this shit for.
Right.
You know? Because there's kids, and I'm not even a kid anymore. I'm 23, I guess. But like, there's kids and people my age and even people's y'all's age that could hear this shit and be like,
Hey man, hold on, man. Come on now. You try to make me sound old. No, I'm just messing with you. People, y'all-
Yeah, people y'all age. You know what I mean?
I really feel like they can hear this shit, you know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying? And be like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
We are there, we've been there, we're about to be there, and we could, really make something out of ourselves. I wouldn't necessarily take my path. I don't know how I made it, but
You made it.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's just
You
the
made
fact that, you can
Right.
and you will.
Absolutely. How do you describe the music that you make? Because like I said, when I first saw you, it was high energy. You left everything on stage. Well, technically that night you left everything on the floor because you jumped off the stage and had the crowd like it was like a mosh pit. You know what I'm saying? So like, how do you really describe your sound? You know what I mean?
Sound wise, I had a girl who asked me who my favorite artists were. And that actually kind of struck me hard when she asked me that, because I haven't thought about it in a long time. I've just been soaking in a whole lot of music and stuff. And I grew up in like the hardcore scene.
Okay.
So I say I became a rapper out of nowhere. It was like I was that like hardcore, like skinny jeans,
Gotcha.
punk type kid that, you know what I'm saying, just happened to hang out in East Atlanta, and now it's kind of flourished. But I don't know. I would really, some of my favorite artists are Kendrick, MGK, just because of his real image is the real reason I like him.
Yeah.
Weeknd, Bryson Tiller. Then we go into like the Eagles, Marilyn Manson,
Yeah.
Kurt Cobain, those type of artists. But I mean, sound wise, I don't know. I have a lot of people that tell me, they pretty much typically name white rappers because we got a white voice. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when we're all rapping, it's like a British guy singing. He sounds American. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like we all kind of have that same like higher pitched, softer voice or whatever. But I haven't heard like a you sound like this or you sound like
That's
that.
a great problem.
Yeah,
It is.
it is. But
is.
until I have to answer this question, and then I'm like,
Yeah,
shit.
but that's a good problem to have. Like they basically, without saying, they're saying like, man, you don't sound like nothing we ever heard before.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's dope. That's definitely a dope. All right. Just because I got this on my computer, we was having this discussion. Can we talk about this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we were having this discussion off camera, right? Sativa versus indica.
Okay. Are you asking?
This was what we were just.
What is your drug of choice? Plug.
Well, my drug of choice.
As far as
Yeah.
those two.
As
Yeah.
far as those two, sativa,
Sativa.
definitely. I don't like. I mean, I love sleeping. But like,
Right, but you don't want to. You don't want
Hell
to.
yeah, I don't. Especially if I gotta talk to people. If
Right.
I'm on Indicom, that I
Yeah.
don't know what I'm doing.
Because we're trying to figure out. Because I don't know if you.
For me,
Okay.
I
yeah.
need the what you just. I need the upper. Like I gotta be
Yeah.
up because in it, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I hate that. Like I was telling him last night in the studio, with some guys, they came through. They had some nice cigarettes, and I hit one. But like 15 minutes later, it's just like I'm a zombie. I'm just there. I ain't even in the conversation, and I kind of felt rude. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed that happens a lot. But when I smoke out of a bong, I'm good.
Yeah. Where was you smoking the first blunt?
Yes.
Okay.
What happened to me?
Well, first of all, it's the tobacco. The blunt wrap is typically made out of tobacco leaf.
Okay.
So, like, that tobacco, you smoke cigarettes, good, don't do it. Because when you smoke a cigarette, you get, like, tired. It's almost like the high or the buzz from the cigarette. So, it's like, when you smoke a blunt, it's not going to kill you or really even hurt you. It's
Right.
just, like, you're going to get the feeling from the blunt. But, I mean, if you're smoking indica anyway, even if you smoke it out the bong, it's not going to be that harsh hit, but you're going to... You're going to be slumped for sure.
With the indica.
That's
With
what I
the
think. You
indica,
probably
yeah.
had some
Okay.
sativa, man. If you was up and moving around, but he said you felt paranoid.
No, yeah, I wouldn't. Well, in
you
California, I was
Yeah,
fucking
okay.
paranoid.
Yeah, no.
I don't know what that was.
Bro, I've touched down in LA for the first time and smoked a bong, and then I ate an edible, and then we smoked a blunt, and I slept for the next 6 hours. It was over with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, the parent, I don't know.
I told you, man. Yeah, you
I think that just happens when you like smoke a lot.
you had something else in there, man. You,
No,
don't think it's like that.
No,
I'm messing with him.
no,
Feel
man.
bad.
I did that by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that was. That was just different for me. I'm not a heavy smoker anyway, so
But I mean, I definitely felt paranoia smoking. I think that's just a side effect.
I hate that, man.
Getting high.
It might not be for you, man.
But I kind of want it to be. I love to smell it.
You love the smell. But you love the smell of smoked or just
Both.
like fresh out the bed.
Both. I love
That's
it,
a good
man.
question. Which
Yeah.
one do you like more?
It's got to be
Probably
I can't say the shit.
sativa.
It's got to be that.
Gotta be sativa.
Definitely sativa. I mean, it's not that I like sativa more. It's just like that's the type of shit I smoke and clean my house.
Right. So
Yeah.
you're active. You can get stuff
I'm
done.
getting all my chores done.
All right.
Man, I
sure.
don't know.
I just wanted to bring that up. You know, it was up here on my computer. We were having a conversation off mic. So
I might have tried again.
We'll try it again after
Soon.
this.
Soon.
Soon. We said soon, very
We
soon.
got one sitting right there.
Man, soon.
You leave him. You
left
leave
me hanging.
Yeah, you leave me hanging. I'm
Both
not
of y'all,
trying it.
man.
Yeah, I'll dap you up. I
You
don't
gonna try?
smoke.
You gonna try?
I don't smoke. No, I don't
Fucked
smoke.
up.
It's all good, man. It's not for me, man.
I feel you.
Yeah. No peer pressure here, man.
I went for a month not smoking.
How was that experience?
I mean, I don't. It wasn't like anything different.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm not like. You hear a lot of people that are like, "Oh, I'm addicted to smoking."
Can you be addicted to weed
Man,
though? I feel like you can't
I've been
be addicted
to
weed.
real drugs, man. You cannot be addicted to weed.
Weed. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Like-
think so. Yeah, I just don't feel like
You
that's
can
a
be
real
addicted
thing.
to the high, I guess, but like, nah, dude. I don't. I stopped smoking, and it's like, okay, cool. I'm a little bit more irritated. Maybe I should take my meds. But
Yeah, yeah.
like whatever.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
This ain't the traditional interview, right? We ain't just gonna ask
Oh,
the
no,
boring
no.
questions
Oh,
about.
bro.
No, we
know,
we really
we just
talk
talk.
about real life, man.
Yeah.
Like, this
I can tell
is.
you how irritating it is to sit down with an interviewer and they ask me the same ass questions.
Hey,
Yeah.
man, tell me this.
Where did you grow up?
Where'd you grow
How
up?
did you start rapping? How long?
Where does the rap? Well, we did ask you drug of choice, but we got an interesting story, so I ain't mad
Yeah,
at
no,
that.
man,
But
I got
felt
a
like,
story behind my name, dude. So that's one question everybody should.
yeah, that's definitely right. But I did want to ask you about like what's going on right now, right? Like the climate of America. 45, our president, Donald Trump, right? And I know we can't. Donald's been getting a lot of bad press.
Yeah, a lot of shade.
Yeah, some of it is warranted. Some of it is that thing that we were talking about earlier, like people jumping on the bandwagon. Selective outrage. Thank you for bringing. I love that word, selective outrage.
I do too.
Yeah, it's a good word. Did you come up with that?
No, man, I got it from a good source.
Okay.
Did his homework.
Your homeboy, your partner, them. But yeah, I mean, like, for you, what is that something that do you? I mean, first off, do you even bother with politics? Number one, and if you do, are you really watching what's going on, or do you feel that you're personally affected by it?
To answer the first question, hell no.
All right, well, you don't have to answer number 2 and 3. Oh, okay, okay, cool, okay.
But I mean, I'm not blind. I do see what's going on. So I mean, it's some of the shit that he does, I think should have been done a while back, so that we didn't have to do it at this point.
Right.
But maybe it took someone like Trump to get in there and not give a shit what people think.
Right.
To get the shit done. But some of the things he's done may have crossed the line a little bit. / some of the things he's talking about doing, which I'm not interested in going that deep into.
We don't have to go that deep into it.
Because it's But I mean, as an artist, like it's definitely easy to end up on the bad side of politics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because regardless, like, put aside the whole black skin, white skin, how many people not allowed in the U.S.,
right.
whatever, all that, regardless, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, which you may not want people to see this, but in my opinion, I think it's all staged anyway. I don't think it matters who's in office. I think they put people in office for a certain aesthetic for what they want to accomplish.
He's talking about lingo.
I'm with that.
Yeah, he's talking our lingo. Yeah.
So I got a big old. My next tattoo, actually, when I leave here, is gonna be a big ass anarchy sign right here. You may not agree with that, but I
it's we feel, and we can't really go into politics. When we get into politics on the show, we kind of like go like too deep for too long.
Shit, ends up 3 hours.
Yeah. But me and Hennessy both were not surprised when it was announced that Trump became the president. I didn't think it was going to happen. I will say I didn't think it was going to happen. But when it happened, I was just like, okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. I get it. I'm more along the lines that I'm actually happy that he's the president right now because we get the opportunity to really pay attention. I don't think in past years we really paid attention.
Sleep.
Like, we really haven't paid attention. Like, some people were happy, like, oh, man, Obama was president, first black president, that's cool. And we just left it at that. We didn't question anything. We didn't really look deep into anything. We were just more so happy that, like, oh, man, we finally got a black president or whatever.
I think that was because Obama built enough trust to where we didn't have to look.
That's a good point.
And now that you have somebody like Trump who comes in and, obviously has the trust of the majority of people voting or whatever, but it's somebody who is now opening everyone's eyes because it's like, oh, shit, we got to pay attention to what's going on because if we don't, some shit's going to happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we're not in the position to say if that was a good or a bad move yet.
Right. That's true.
We're watching potential good and bad choices being made right now, but...
Right.
It's funny you say that because I'm going to throw this hypothetical out here and y'all can come for me online or whatever. I really don't care. It's social media. You can at me at last name
don't
good.
At me with this shit.
That's fine. At him. Drug of choice, right? Drug of choice. Yeah. But what if everything Trump doing improved the country? What's the narrative going to be in 3 or 4 years from now if he turns out to be like this quote unquote good for America president?
Today, they still gonna find something
right
bad.
Right.
I think
Go ahead, I'm good.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I think it's gonna be the same thing as when everyone freaked out when Obama was elected. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who everyone was or whatever. Like I said, I don't give a shit. But but I did see a lot of people, you know, say, "Oh, it's our first black president." Oh, and then, you know, the black people saying like, "Oh, we got our first president." Blah blah blah. But then all the people that were saying he was gonna do negative shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, a year to 2 years into a term, he's doing good things. Everybody shut up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody was complaining except for the people who were really salty for, you know, whatever reason or another. But now that it's turned the tables, now we got Trump in there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if he really is about to benefit the economy, benefit the safety of everybody, benefit, you know, the equality or whatever else needs to happen, maybe people are going to be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? We live around white people every day.
It's true. Like one thing I can say about what Trump made people aware of is that like middle America does exist. Like
damn.
Yeah, like
Okay.
it exists. Like, cause we really don't pay attention. Like honestly, like that bread basket.
Right.
All we know about is with that bread basket is tornadoes and farming.
Right.
Other than that, we don't really pay no attention. Just
even with the internet age now, it's like you either see shit poor or you see Beamers and Rolls Royce and you know what I'm saying?
Right,
you don't
right.
see all the people who are actually on the internet looking at all these people.
Right.
You're right.
Right.
It's middle America, man. So with that being said, here's a PSA from the Good Hennessy Show. I'm gonna put on my good radio voice. Get out there and vote. All right, that's it. No, man, for real though. Hey, drug of choice in the building, man. Good Hennessy Show. I'm last name Good. Hollywood Hennessy over here, man. Westside Jimmy.
Yeah.
We can talk music. We can talk music, man.
Let's talk some music.
Let's talk music.
Let's talk some music.
What you listening to right now? Besides, you don't. Cause if I ask Hennessy this question, he gonna say, "Man, I don't listen. I don't ride to them, but Jimmy Hennessy."
That's it.
and I ride to Westside Jimmy.
That's it.
Who you listen to? What's in the car right now?
Actually, in the car right now is London J. You know who
Shout out to
J
London
is?
J. Yeah, I'm familiar.
Okay.
Word. I picked his CD up over when we got our house on the east side in Boulder Crest. My roommate is actually his engineer.
Okay.
Yeah, he's now my executive engineer too. But that's the music that's actually in my car if you wanted it.
Yeah, there you go.
Literal. But what I'm listening to right now, honestly, I'm going back to Michael Jackson right now. I'm listening to a lot of Prince. I found myself listening to a whole lot of, and I was, on the road partying a lot, but I was listening to Migos, all of my favorite trap rappers and street rappers and shit, and I actually saw a turn for my music.
Yeah.
I started making that, and my manager was like, "You don't do the you know what I'm saying?" I was
Yeah.
like, "Shit,
Right.
Hold
alright,
on,
my
your
bad."
manager,
Dame.
Yeah.
Dame Dizzle. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Me and Dame, we very
Yeah.
familiar with each other.
Okay.
That's the homie. Man, you said Michael Jackson, Prince. Is that kind of depicting of whether, because most of the time when you're listening, especially if you're listening to stuff that's not necessarily the music that you make, it's going to have some type of influence on what you're doing. So is that something where we seeing with the switching of the drug of choice? Like, that's okay.
Hold on, what was you about to say? The switch.
Is that like where you're headed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I only ask because people have noticed the switch from strictly rapper, strictly doing rap shows, doing all this other stuff, which is I could have continued and everything, but at some point I'm gonna have to switch. It's gonna be that Lil Wayne drops a rock album type thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it kind of like died, and then Lil Wayne went back to rapping.
Gotcha.
But like this is, I don't know, like I told you, I grew up in the hardcore scene. I grew up in the rock scene. I grew up listening to Marilyn Manson and the Eagles and Leonard Skinner, shit like that. So like now that like I've came out here and made some noise in the rap scene, I'm able to actually show my true
like
self.
The rock side, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the rock side, but I love rap. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'm throwing no shade on hip hop. That's my shit. But
is it?
But the new music isn't gonna be rock. It's me mixing in rock with rap. Me mixing in my culture with a new culture that I've grown into. You see what I'm saying?
The only thing that I can pinpoint to that, and if I'm wrong, you can, feel free to let me know I'm wrong, is like Kid Rock.
Oh shit.
I'm there.
You done just sparked it, man. I'm okay. The last like 3 interviews I did, which, you know, a lot of them or 2 of them were written, but they started talking about how they saw the way my movement is going is the new Kid Rock or the new Atlanta Kid Rock, and that's actually somebody that my publicist has been kind of like linking me to in terms of like mentoring, and he's got a record of mine right now that I can't say too much, but
hey, that's all we need to hear.
yeah,
that Kid Rock has
it is potential if I, you know, perform it the way that it needs to be performed. But no, the way you say that makes me love you.
Hey, that's good.
It's definitely been a thing. Even going out and like seeing my fans in the city on Edgewood or whatever, and you know they come up and they know my name, but they'll be like, "What's up, Kid Rock?" And I'm just like, you know, don't call me that. But that's sick.
Yeah, that's dope.
People
That's dope.
saying that shit.
That's dope. I feel like
What's that? We'll
talk off camera. But yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So when can we expect this official shift? Is it are we already here like completely, or is this kind of like something that you're gradually doing?
Right now, we are not there yet. I got a lot of music that I want to put out before I actually, you know what I'm saying? Because it's 2017. I have a whole project right now that's pretty much rap shit that I want to put out, and that's 12 songs of potentially somebody picking that up and doing 1 million plays type shit.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like it's 2017. I need to make my money real quick, put my hair back in the braids for a little bit, you know, let the fans have what they want and shit. But yes, the touring with hardcore bands is coming.
Gotcha.
the actual, you know, live acoustic versions of shit, you know, collaborating with like real rock artists and stuff like that I looked up to growing up is right around the corner. So
that's dope.
It's
That's dope.
Prediction.
Go ahead. Hold on, before you give your prediction, people got to understand that Hennessy is pretty good with these predictions.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
So I ain't ever seen him perform, but I heard the music.
Hey man, somebody get that iPhone, man. The trap is bunking over there. I don't know who.
Is that mine?
That you? No, you good then. If that's you, okay,
It might
you
be
good.
my homie calling.
Is that your
What?
phone? Yeah.
Where is that?
Is it right here?
Should I get it?
We can get it for you. We'll get it. We'll get it
for
for
you.
That's you? Okay.
That's definitely me.
Okay, yeah. I was like, man, the trap is like
That's my shit.
still call. You can pick up on air if you want to.
Yeah,
man.
go ahead, man. Do your thing.
It's actually my homie Wayne right now. What's up, bro?